Tonight, the U.S. State Department says Russian forces in Ukraine have committed war crimes ahead of President Biden's meeting with our NATO allies tomorrow. ABC's Karen Travers reports from Brussels, where the meeting will take place.
President Biden arriving in Brussels ahead of Thursday's quickly arranged NATO summit, a marathon schedule of meetings all focused on Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Leaving the White House Wednesday morning, the president not revealing his strategy.
I'm going to save when I get there.
White House officials say the president in Brussels will reaffirm the ironclad U.S. commitment to the NATO military alliance and work to strengthen the response from the U.S. and allies to Russia's ongoing attacks on Ukraine.
For the past few months, the West has been united. The president is traveling to Europe to ensure we stay united.
The president and world leaders will announce a new package of sanctions on Russia. The White House signaling this will be a new effort to crack down on countries helping Russia get around the previously imposed sanctions. Last week, President Biden said he believed Vladimir Putin was a war criminal. Today, the State Department announcing the U.S. has assessed that Russian forces have committed war crimes.
The U.S. government assesses that Russia's forces are committing war crimes in Ukraine.
And shocking new drone video released by a right-wing paramilitary group incorporated into the Ukraine National Guard, showing the devastation in Mariupol, entire neighborhoods destroyed. Thousands remain trapped as supplies such as food, water, and power are running low, but Ukrainian forces are still holding on. ABC's James Longman is in Lviv, Ukraine.
Hundreds of people come all day to get food, to get medication. Many of these people will have been coming from Mariupol, that besieged city to the southeast of Ukraine.
Meanwhile, a small victory for Ukrainian troops. Officials say they've reclaimed an important Kyiv suburb from Russian forces, along with control of a key highway, allowing them to block the Russians from surrounding the capital.
President Biden said Wednesday there's a real threat that Russia uses chemical weapons in Ukraine. He said before there would be severe consequences if Russia took that action, but he hasn't said what those consequences would be. Karen Travers, ABC News, Brussels.